beautiful morning to you out there. How are you doing? I believe you're all doing great. You are welcome to the program Moment with an Entrepreneur. We are streaming live from the studio of Emirate Radio in Ilorin. We are behind the Federal Ministry of Environment along Old Jeba Road, Ilorin, Kwara State. Uh, Moment with an Entrepreneur is a program that we shall be connecting with our young entrepreneurs who are limit breakers, who give society value, who impact the society and the entire economy in the country. My name is Abu-Zainab Alasela. It is my pleasure coming your way this a beautiful moment. To all our listeners out there, to all our viewers out there, I greet you all. And I want to believe that as we are in this country, everybody is feeling the heat of the economy. But whichever way we are feeling it, we should bear it in our minds that it's just a test of time, that with time we are going to get it right. It is just a matter of a belief, and that is what this program is all about. So we are here to advocate hope, possibilities, and optimism, so that whatever challenges we think we are facing, ranging from the inflationary level, ranging from the high rate of unemployment, wide spread of insecurity in the country, systemic destruction of most of our public systems, high level of corruption. So whatsoever challenges we think we are facing today, we should bear it in our mind that collectively we can come over this. Remember, all we need to do is just to have the mind of change. So if you are ready to have a positive change, I also have a mind of positive change. So we can all collectively come together to solve our problems. Remember, we cannot solve all these problems without having the mind of working with ourselves. Archimedes is a great scientist. He said, "Give me a place to stand and I will move the world." But the question now we ask, who is this man? Archimedes is a great scientist who invented a machine called lever. Lever is a machine that is used to produce apple juice. So this lever machine, it uses just little inputs to produce a greater output. And lever machine is more or less like a jack in a car. Imagine a jack that just weigh about 3 kg. And with this little jack, it will lift a car that weighs about over 350 kg. So meaning that we need to work with best brains. And while we are working with these best brain, definitely we are going to achieve a greater result. However, I have with me in the studio a great entrepreneur, a seasoned entrepreneur who has really give a lot of values to the society. This man has been one of Nigerians who believed that no matter what, the effort they are putting back into the society would definitely lead the society to the greatness. This entrepreneur, he also gives his own quota to the micro economy of the country, which is doing wonderfully fine. So he is no any other person but Mr. Ibrahim Kale Jimo. Mr. Ibrahim Kale Jimo, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for having me here today.
Yeah, as you can see, this is a beautiful gentleman sitting in my front. He is a producer. He is an entrepreneur who has really contributed so immensely to the society. And he believes that whatever thing that is contributing to the society is just for the betterment of the society. So, Mr. Kale, please can we know you?
Absolutely. I would love to be meet. Like you said, I am Ibrahim Kalejimo, the CEO of Kalia Footwell and the convener of Project Sanda Initiative Project, an initiative which provide free sanda for pupils in government-owned school in Kwara State. I mean the students that walk to school barefoot or with tattered sanda. Thank you.
Wow, that is lovely. Remember, I told you that my guest today is that person that has the mind to give values to the society. And as you can see from his introduction, that he is a producer. He produces sandals to schools, be it public or private schools, and even to ordinary Nigerians, because he believes that it is not making sense for an ordinary people to be walking barefooted, and there's no way you will leave your home in the morning without shoe or sandal. So this man is now doing it for us, just for us to be fit and have a wonderful outfit wherever we are going. Then, Mr. Kale, please, do you know, if I may tell you, that you are a great inspirational to many people out there? I don't know whether you've ever imagined that.
I don't know this until my last birthday, where I received so many messages from youth across the country, why some wishing me prosperous living, and told me that I have been a sort of a source of inspiration to them, that I should keep on doing what I've been doing, even though I don't know what I'm doing that's what or merits that feedbacks.
Well, if you said even though you don't know what you are doing that makes them to a kind of appreciating you, we people we know, because for everybody who gives value, so we knew that what comes after giving value is just admiration and a lot of money in your pocket. So I so much believe that. But if I may ask, what actually informed this decision? You are a producer, you are making shoes today. So what really informed this decision for you to do what you are doing today, sir?
During my stay in the Wamako camp, I mean my NYC period, we have that's batch C.
Sorry for cutting you. Wamako camp,
which Sokoto,
state? Okay,
in
Sokoto State. All right, thank
we
you.
have batch C stream 1, and we are almost 3,000 NYC corps member serving, in which I believe most of us as we are graduating, what will be inside our mind is to get government job, whereas that is impossible. How? Like I said, batch C stream 1, we are almost 3,000.
Wow.
We have batch A stream 1 and 2, which is, let's say, 3,000, that's 6,000. Batch B stream 1 and 2, that's 6,000. Batch C stream 1 and 2, that's 6,000.
Wow,
6,000 multiplied by 3, that's 18,000.
Just in a state.
In a state. We have annually, yearly, and we have 36 states, including the Federal Capital Territory, that's 37. 18,000 graduates multiplied by 37 states in the country,
that
plus the already graduates that they are looking for job. That's I mean, there is no way governments can employ everyone of us, and the best alternative is to embark on skills acquisition or tech or any other alternative that can lead to self-reliance.
All right. If I may get you right, that the inspiration came while you were doing your national youth service.
Yes.
Then at this point, if I may ask, did you maybe have this skill before you went for your service, or is it just like when the inspiration came, you have the mind to start something? So how are you able to do this?
No. I have the idea. I'm a trainee. In fact, before the NYSC, that was during my school days, and and I've been into practice, I've been earning some change,
Wow.
which I use to sponsor my educational career up to the graduate level. But it's not that serious until the NYC time, where I got inspired that this is really good thing and great thing that I need to expand and work on.
Okay, at a point in time that you begin this, then is it that maybe at the end of you searching for white collar job and you discover that you don't or you can't get it, then you now decide to, like, okay, let me just do this, since that I'm unable to get a white collar job?
There is no need for me to search for a white collar job. Like I said, I'm a student and I use the business to sponsor my education from OND to, in fact, I've been sponsoring my education from SS1. So SS1, OND, and university degree is not an easy task.
Of course.
Though I was still able to meet up through the little I am having from this leather work industry. So that's all.
All right, Mr. Kale. You see, I so much believe that we are all Nigerians.
Sure.
And it is not that easy doing business in Nigeria, maybe due to the way our society is being structured or the kind of challenges that businesses do have in this country. So how have you been able to cope with challenges across the businesses in Nigeria?
There is no doubt that everybody is feeling the heat right now. Our economic is quite challenging and other issues facing the country. So as an entrepreneur, you can't do without a business plan. When you are talking about a successful entrepreneur, you must talk about business plan. This is our guide. In the business plan, there is a place that you prepared for something like this. When the challenges surface, how will you handle the challenges? Like I said, everybody in the country, even outside the country, is feeling the economic challenges. Nevertheless, the quality of your products, and aside that, you just need to make some certain adjustments. So I think with that, we will succeed the challenges that has come is a visitor. Definitely it will go.
Sure.
Definitely it will leave. It visited us and it will definitely leave. So it is normal in businesses. Even without the general economic challenges, your business itself, you do have challenges in your business, from sourcing of materials, fund, and so on. And when the challenges surface, definitely is a visitor and it will go.
Well, that is a brilliant submission from Mr. Kale, our guest today, a great entrepreneur. The program is Moment with an Entrepreneur. In case you are just joining us, we are streaming live from the studio of Emirate Radio in Ilorin. We are behind the Federal Ministry of Environment along Old Jeba Road, Ilorin. Now we shall go on break. When we come back, the program continues.
For you to project the peculiarities about your community and its environs, bringing you to the world news platform in and outside world. To share the update of your environs with Emirate Radio, please call 0913 415 8376 or 0806 134 6946. You can as well email info@emirateradio.ng. Visit our website www.emirateradio.ng. We are located at Emirate Radio House behind Federal Ministry of Environment off Old Jeba Road, Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. Emirate Radio, the voice of the people.
Call 0913-4158-376 or 0806-134-6946. Visit Emirate Radio House behind Federal Ministry of Environment off Old Jebba Road, Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. Emirate Radio, the voice of the people. Are you a business owner? Emirate Radio gives the opportunity for infant or...
Alright, you are welcome back to the program. In case you are just joining us, the program is Moment with an Entrepreneur, and my guest today is a great entrepreneur who is Mr. Kale Ibrahim Jimo. Well, my entrepreneur, he has been sharing a lot of his experiences in the entrepreneurial field, from how the inspiration came, from how he started the production of shoes, then from how he got the idea while he was in National Youth Service Corps. That was in Sokoto State, as few years back. Then my guest today made us understand the fact that he is one of Nigerians who believe that searching for a greener pasture is not his own priority, but his priority is what value can he create to the society, so that he will have to inspire a lot of young minds. Well, he has said a lot, but my guest, sir, I have these very questions that I want to ask you. Can you tell us, was there any point in time in this business that you face a challenge, and the challenge to you was like, wow, I need to quit this business? So did you ever experience something of such?
Yes, that was when I went for a trade fair in Abuja. I fueled my car, go along with my boys, and upon our quality products top notch, we still have no sales. Imagine leaving Kwara State down to Abuja.
Wow.
Without making a cover.
That's serious.
So you travel to and fro, you still go along with your boys, that you feed them for this.
You rent a house, hotel.
So nevertheless, so you have no sales. It was a sad, very, very sad experience, but nevertheless, that's not the end of the business. So we continue the journey. We continue the journey, and to God be the glory. Alhamdulillah.
Wow, that is wonderful to hear, because for someone who traveled all the way from Kwara State to Abuja to, with the mind that you are going to make a lot of sales, then on getting there, things were not the way you think. But when you came back from Abuja, so how are you now able to pull up yourself so that you need to restart? So is it that you feel like, I'm not going to do this again, or you just believe that, okay, let me start? Then if you started, so how were you able to do it?
After we come back, there is still another notification without that period of time that let me just say re-invitation to Abuja, in which we still pack our goods and move down to Abuja again, and it was a success. It was happy moment, as not only the patronage but the recommendation from US citizens,
wow,
South
great.
Sudan citizens. We even have partnership with South Sudanese then. So, and that was the first time we sold our products in dollars.
Wow, that's great.
And we have, in fact, the profit make was able to cover both
the loss
of the first trip, and it was a prosperous trip.
Wow.
It was a successful one.
Well, from your word now, I believe that for every disappointment is a blessing. So you had one time been disappointed as to your trip down to Abuja, but for the fact that you didn't give up, so you still believe that that one has come and gone. So you need to rejig, your move. You need to rekindle your belief, and it really worked out for you. But if I may ask, can you tell us, or do you have your memorable day, a day that you cannot forget in this business, that you think your business has really brought you that fame, that wow, because of this thing I'm doing, so I'm now receiving this kind of respect, this kind of a lot of ovations from different people. So can you remember just a day that that this your business gave you that fame?
That was the day I just mentioned in my previous comments, that it is not only about the patronage. What I mean by it's not only about the patronage, it's not about the money we got, but the value, the product has earned from both within and outside the country. The US citizens that patronized us that day not only patronized, he even went ahead to advertise to other US citizens. It is out there on our on our IG and Facebook. The video is there, the pictures, the photos of the moment, it is there. So imagine a US citizen where we believe, most of Nigerians, we believe that we believe on importing. If from the country we are import, people of the country, we always rep their products. Once imported to our country, could appreciate, patronize, and even advertise proudly made in Nigeria. It is an happy moment. On the same trip, we also earn a partnership with South Sudan. That is one of the reputable family in the South Sudan, Anchaiwil. Anchaiwil, I still have their products in my workplace right now as I'm speaking. Also, we have received award in Abuja from a reputable organization, that is Focus African. So we have received an award, and I want to, if not, I was the only entrepreneur in Kwara State, but I can recognize myself only that I've earned such a reputable international award. It is national, but it is an international award because it is international gathering.
Of course.
At that night, even this senator from Kogi, Senator Dino Melaye, was part of people that will receive award together fantastic. That night. So in Abuja. So it was a very good, memorable day that I can't forget in my life.
Well, my guests, Mr. Kalia is the business, Abi?
Yes, Kalia Footwear.
Kalia Footwear. Well, you are just making me to be one of your apprentices today, because I'm also feeling the vibes, and I'm feeling like maybe as you are leaving the studio now, so I'll just come and enroll under you, so that I also need to learn all of this. But that is just on a joking side. Mr. Kale, you see, there are thousands of Nigerians out there that are listening to us right now or watching us. Some have started business and maybe failed due to one or two reasons. And some are having the mind of quitting what they are doing, believing that maybe that thing is not going to see the light of the day. Please, do you have a word of advice for this set of people?
From market competition, the shoemaking business or entrepreneur is is competitive with already established brand, and if you have to have your way by trying to identify their weakness and turn it to your own strength. Nevertheless, the new entrants who are coming into the industry have a lot of work to do, and they must prepare their mind that Rome was not built in a day. Life itself is challenges. Every business is challenges. There are good days, there are bad days. When the bad days come, it won't last long. It is own time, and it's gonna vacate at appropriate time, and you can even work towards not make it last long. When the birthday is at the corner, please don't let that weigh you down. Gain the strength from the moment of happy days in which you have had, and never lose hope in what you are doing. Like I said, make sure you have and what is it called it effective business plan, and work on it. Very Let it be your guide no matter how challenges you are facing. That's all.
It's a beautiful one there. But Mr. Kale, I want to believe that when we are talking of entrepreneurship, one of the major and basic problems is financing. There is a serious, huge gap of financing. So, how are you able to cope with this? Or do you have maybe brother abroad, or you have people somewhere who are, sending you that money so that you're able to use it to make, your business in a very good shape, or you are approaching banks? So, what do you have to tell us with that?
A short story to that, before the government points, there was a time I want to make some production. Then I have a friend, he's an Igbo friend. I said he used to collect all these SIP money, or Komule Lanta, or how do they call it? So when I said I want to, because I used to be his guarantor, when I said I want to also, he said, don't do like that though. It's better you enroll for cooperative, which I did. So I'm into cooperative, and that has really helped me a lot. In fact, not only help, but helping me a lot. Whenever I need money, so I approach my cooperative, lend money from cooperative. Once I repay, so I still have access to borrow as much as I want. So that's point one. The point two is, at this juncture, I would like to commend the Kwara State government for their initiative of Kwarakpreneur.
That's good.
So I am one of their beneficiary of Kwarakpreneur. I think the last they did is Kwara 5.0. This is initiative under Kwara Social Investment Program, Kwasip, which has helped a lot of helping a lot of entrepreneur and youth,
in the States.
People who are already in the business and people who are coming into the business. So far, you know what you are doing, and you can defend what you are doing, or what you are about to do. The institution is there for you to help you in terms of funding. So there are parts that it is loan, and there are parts that it is grant. So from state to the federal government level. So there is an enabling environment that creates support for entrepreneur. Thank you.
All right. Well, I truly appreciate, even though I ask a questions on financing, but thank you so much for bringing in government. That your state government has been able to do one or two things, which I believe they are still doing it. I don't think they're going to relent, with the ones they are doing. But from your own personal assessments, so do you believe that what government has done is, okay, or the final, or do you think there should be a way that they can still a little bit, do well, so that they will be able to connect with more beneficiaries in terms of funding?
To my own belief, like you ask, government is doing well, and the only thing that we have to add to it is that the government should try and increase with the number of population in the entrepreneurial society. The government should try to increase the number of beneficiaries, so to make high numbers of youth benefits of the scheme. Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Kale. In fact, we've been having a very wonderful moment with you. But as an entrepreneur, I so much believe in connection. And when we are talking of connection, we are not talking of reaching out to a huge number of people, but we are talking of connecting with more brains, so that while you are doing wonderfully fine, you will also be meeting different kind of people who in one way or the other will be assisting you, and you too will be assisting them. So do you think, or do you believe in connecting with more entrepreneurs?
I so much believe when you are talking about connecting with an entrepreneur, uh, if you want to succeed in life, you follow the successful people. So I particularly, I have people who I look up to, that I used to get in touch with in terms of sharing knowledge,
Ideas.
skills, or business
Ideas, experiences.
and experiences. Not even from there, we used to connect with customers, because once their hand is full, they ask, can you do this job for me? Likewise, I do share with them as well. And in the industry, if you are talking about leather work industry as far as Kwara State of today is concerned, I want to tell you, we might not be the first, but we are among the best that people always refer to, always wanted to connect to share idea, to share experience, and our door has been opened, has not for once closed for that. So we have been sharing idea, we have been sharing the skills, we have not been taking it to ourselves alone. For those who we met in the industry, and we are being source of encouragement to especially the graduates and youth out there, that this industry, there is more than enough in there, that all of us can have our own benefit without affecting each other.
Well, thank you very much on that. But there's no way we're going to have this kind of a discussion that will not talk about your customers. Customers. Customers, they are your great fans, and which I believe they truly show a great loyalty to you. And whatever thing they want to buy, if they have not wear your products, they will feel within themselves that they are not complete. So there is this very important customer relation. So how can you tell us your relationship with your customers, and what you think your customers have been doing for you, and what you two have been doing for them?
My customers have been nice, and I've been reciprocate what I can do in my own capacity. For example, the last time we are producing the free sandal that we used to give to pupils who walk to school barefoot or with ugly sandals in government-owned school in Kwara State. A customer came to my shop for his orders, and he sees the sandal. Having assessed the sandal, I said, "This is top quality standard that you are giving out this free." I said, "Yes." "Who is the sponsor of this project?" I said, "It is myself and with the like mind youth, my friend of mine," and he supported the project with, I think, with the cash of 10,000. There are customers who have done more than that in the past, and some are still doing. This is to show the connection between myself and my customer. They are no longer customers. I call them family, because they attend whatever things that I'm doing in terms of marrying, what is it called, naming, any celebrations. So, and likewise I do. So my customers, they are my family. They are my source of happiness. And when in the other way is in, they are always there to shares,
to rejoice with you,
to rejoice, and other wayside. Now they are always there to feel the feelings with us. So they are my family. So I thank them a lot.
Okay, Mr. Kale, while we are trying to round up the program, I would like to ask you this. There are thousands of Nigerians, youth, that are watching us or listening to us out there. Some are at the verge of losing hope. Some believe that there's no way this country can be okay. And there are even some that are abroad who still believes in Nigeria, that if they see any opportunities, or maybe our society is having, that sense of hope, they are ready to come down. So what is your message? What message do you have for this set of people?
One of the things killing our country is our belief to our country itself. Many of us don't believe in our country, and we need to. How can you leave your own and believe in other people's country? No matter the challenges is, we're gonna survive it. But if Nigerians survive without you and you are alive, what will you tell yourself? Not to talk about what story will you tell people? Are you part of the people that make Nigerian work again? Are you part of the people that make Nigerian what it is today? Do you participate in the process? These are the questions that should be in mind. We need to come together, because government alone cannot do it. It's required our own effort, individual effort and organization. So if government cannot do it alone, the little we can do in our own capacity. Take ours for example. The government is rebuilding the schools. The government has employed the teachers. Parents has bought what they can bought. They are paid for the school fees. So we think of what they have not done, or what value can we add to our society. That's the reason why we came up with an idea of a Sanda Initiative project, popularly known as Project SIP, an initiative which provide free Sanda for pupils in government-owned schools. Because the reason why we not touch private school, we believe for everybody to enroll is what? In private school, their average economic stable Nigerian, and they can cater for that. But if for those who enroll in the government-owned school, that means something. Most of they are the vulnerable. This is where we find vulnerable group of people in the society. We see some walk to school without shoes. So this is our home part that we are playing. So what will be your part? What are you known for, and what will you be known for? What story will they tell about you? So please, my dear brothers and sisters out there, let us come together and join the government, play our parts, and leave the rest. Pray for Nigeria. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, my guest, Mr. Kale. And this is where we shall be wrapping it up on today's edition of The Moment with an Entrepreneur. But let me quickly summarize from the word of my guest. He said, government alone cannot do it all. Then he now posed a lot of questions as to my listeners and those people that are watching us, that if Nigeria is going to the journey of greatness today, so what story are you going to tell? So what story do you think your children will hear and be happy that, wow, my father or my parents are part of the journey that takes Nigeria to the greatness? This is where we shall be wrapping up the program on we are streaming live from the studio of Emirate Radio Ilorin. I am Abu-Zainab Alasela. Please do not forget to join us on our next episode, same time, same station. And don't forget to listening to us on our social media handle. Thank you. Till I come again your way next time. I am Abu-Zainab Alasela.
Are you a business owner? Emirate Radio gives the opportunity for infant organization and commercials for advertisement and publicity on our varieties of shows and update for the growth and expansion of your commodity. Grab your opportunity today by sending a mail to info@emiratesradio.ng. Call 0913 4158 376 or 0806 134 6946. Visit Emirate Radio House behind Federal Ministry of Environment off Old Jebba Road, Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. Emirate Radio, the voice of the people. Are you a business owner? Emirate Radio gives the opportunity for infant organizations